The highest score you could get in bowling is 300. Yet on July 26, 2023, an Australian man named Ben Johns made his way into the Guinness Book of World Records by bowling just a 166. How did Ben Johns break a world record for bowling despite scoring only 166 points? He did it while riding a unicycle. You see, Ben Johns was not the best bowler in the world. He was not the best unicycle rider in the world. And yet, by finding and blending a unique combination of skills, he became the best bowling unicycle rider in the world. Tiger Woods, widely renowned as the greatest golfer of all time. He spent a record 683 weeks ranked as the world's #1 golfer. That's twice as much as anyone else. And yet, Tiger never once led the PGA Tour in driving distance or putting efficiency. He couldn't hit the ball further than everyone else. He couldn't putt the ball in the hole more accurately than everyone else. And yet, by finding and blending his own unique combination of skills, he became the greatest golfer in the world. Now, only one of these men became a billionaire. I'll let you guess which one. But they both made it to the top of their field, not by becoming the best at just one thing, but by finding the strengths within themselves that they could combine to become the best. Why am I telling you this? In July of 2020, the scariest part of COVID, the contract I was working on ended, and my full-time income was gone. Now, at the time, I had been side hustling as a resume writer, making about $1,000 a month on a good month. Obviously, nowhere near what I needed to survive on. But with all other income streams gone, I thought, let's give full-time entrepreneurship a try in the middle of COVID. And it started very poorly. Those first 3 months, I tried everything to land new clients. I was blogging, I created online quizzes. 1 month, I even invested $2,000 in Facebook advertising. And I know nothing about Facebook ads, which is evident because the return on investment for those $2,000 was zero. My savings were dwindling fast. I was barely sleeping. I was more stressed than I had ever been. I didn't know what I was going to do until I found my unique combination of skills. You see, when I was 24 years old, I had the chance to go to grad school in Florida. Every Canadian's dream. And obviously, when I was finished, I wanted to stay there, where it was warm. But getting an entry-level work visa proved to be very, very difficult. So, to combat this, I dedicated myself to becoming a master in writing resumes and crushing job interviews. And though I did eventually move back to Canada, when I got here, I was an expert in job searching. This is what inspired me to start the resume writing side hustle. But as we've learned, having just one skill is not enough. I had job search expertise as my bowling, but I still needed to find my unicycle. Now, I'm from a large family. I have 17 cousins, and it was not unusual for dozens of people to show up at a family meal, which was lovely and chaotic. In that environment, to get anyone to pay attention to you when you spoke, whatever you said had to be a 10 out of 10 interesting within about 5 seconds, or people would just move on to the next thing. So, just existing in that family structure taught me how to communicate in a way that 20 years later would become the perfect formula for creating viral, short-form social media videos. Job search expertise was my bowling. hyper-engaging communication became my unicycle. And armed with those two skills, in October of 2020, I created an account on a brand new social media platform called TikTok. Good timing. The first resume advice video I posted on TikTok went viral. Within a week, I had landed my first client from TikTok. Within a month, I was making more than I ever had in my full-time job. Within 18 months, my wife was able to quit her job and help run the business with me. And since then, we've had the chance to help thousands of people and reach millions of people with our social media videos. All because I found a way to combine my unique skills to become one of the best in the world at creating short videos about job searching. Jim Collins, the author of one of my favorite books, Good to Great, did a study of the world's most successful companies. And one of his key findings was that for those companies to succeed long term, they needed to believe they could be the best in the world at what they do. Now this is important. They didn't need to be the best in the world. They just needed to believe they could become the best. I think the same is true for individuals. If we believe we can be the best, we can succeed. But for so long, that belief has just felt unattainable because we thought we had to be the best at just one thing. But that's not true, is it? In fact, if you've learned one thing from me, or from Tiger Woods, or from Ben Johns himself, it is that you can be the best in the world. You just have to ask yourself 3 questions. What is my bowling? What is my unicycle? And how will I combine those to become the best in the world? Thank you.